May I have your attention, please? All rise. Lawrence County Municipal Court is now in session. The Honorable Donald R. Casper presiding. All those having business before the court draw near, you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today is April 20, and we are doing reviews for people who are working on their court orders. So come up to the table to the right when your name's called. If you don't get called, and you think you were supposed to be here today, go check in with the clerk's office, which is to the right as you exit the court. Call reviews.
William Baker, Mark Bell, Jeremy Bodmer, Taylor Bryan, Tim Fortner, Desmond Martin.
William Baker is 24,332. He's been at RRS. Okay, so I'm going to consider, you say he's met maximum medical improvements, basically what you said. He's paid his fines and court costs, and he's also done his community service. So I'm going to mark your file completed, Mr. Baker. I'm not going to say any more reviews for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
Good luck
it.
to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to the court. Thank you.
Mark Bell, 24,826.
Mr. Sean.
Okay. He's got a report from Jess for today.
I'm a sober living.
So, and you completed OVP?
Yes. Yeah, that's also in there too.
Yep. Okay, we'll make copies of that for your file.
Okay.
Are you able to work now, or what?
I have a interview Saturday.
Okay. Well, you've got 5 days of community service, and you've got some fines and court costs.
Okay.
This coming, is it this week or, yeah, week after this, we're giving double credit on May 2nd, which is a Saturday, for people to come out for a hearing and get 2 days credit for doing one.
Sure.
Because it's a township cleanup day for Rome and Union Township. But you come here, we'll take you to the, we'll transport you to the cleanup programs.
Okay.
And they'll feed you too. So, just say that for everybody, that's a way to get your community service done. If you've already done your community service, you'll get $100 credit on your fines if you come work that day. Okay, so you got fines and community service to do, so you got to start working on that, getting it done.
Okay.
I'll set your next hearing. May 29th. May 29th, right there now. 9 o'clock. Okay. Good job on your treatment. Just
Thank you.
People will give you back the original.
Okay, thank you.
Jeremy Bodmer, 25,376. And he's at Mahajan. Is this my copy to keep? Or?
Yes, sir.
That's a good report. And you you've been paying on your fines. You paid something earlier this month. And you're gonna need to do your community service too.
Yes, sir.
So you gotta start on that. You got 10 days to do it.
Your Honor, he was here Saturday, I don't know if it was.
It's not updated yet, so, okay.
Yeah, and I also made a payment this morning too on my fines.
Okay, good. What's better for you, Mondays or Fridays for your hearings?
Either or, sir.
Doesn't matter?
No.
May 29th, that's a Friday, 9 o'clock. May 29th, 9 a.m. is your next hearing.
Thank you.
Taylor Bryan. Taylor Bryan is 2112 and 23112. She's at town. About ready to complete. You didn't think it was gonna happen, did you?
Yep, long road.
Good job. What's the plan now?
Just go home, continue working, and be sober.
Okay. Are you paying something on your fines today?
Do I have fines?
Well, let's see. No?
I think I've completed the community
Looks like
service
you're
too.
done.
Yep.
I'll mark you as complete. Everything's done. All right, well, congratulations. You are completed.
So I don't have another review?
Now, you can come back and visit, but you don't have to.
No, I don't want to. No, thank you. Thank you.
Completed. Keep working at it though. Don't slip up.
I won't.
Timmy Fortner,
Yes, Your Honor.
25301, 25709. You got community service and fines. You got a payment today?
I can either give you 10 today or put 10 in my gas and go back to do my community service, and I'll pay you the 26th of this month. I'll have some money.
Well,
It's up to you.
You did some community services
Yeah.
timeframe. You gotta do both, actually. I mean, you gotta get your community
Yeah.
service done. You go,
I had a little
you got
car trouble.
six days left.
Yeah. I had a little car trouble, Your Honor. It's fixed now.
He did come and talk to me this morning, Your Honor, said he had car trouble, said he'd be here this week for community service.
Okay. May 29th, your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jasmine Martin. Twenty-three, 766, 2551. Got a day and a half left on community service and you got some fines to pay. Or you got a payment today?
I get paid tonight at midnight, so I can make a payment in the morning.
Okay. Where are you working there?
At Subway, and then I should be starting ACTC in August.
You can work with whatever day I give you for,
Yeah, right now I guess.
okay, I'm gonna set you on a Tuesday.
Okay.
Normally, we have court Monday and Friday.
Uh-huh.
The Memorial Day is on the 25th, that's a Monday, so we'll have court on the 26th. So May 26th will be your next review,
Thank you.
9 o'clock. You're welcome.
Marissa Pauley, Elena Penny, Christopher Roadcap, Timothy Sanders, Bruce Ward, James Ward.
Marissa Pauley, 25,613. Your community service all done. You did extra toward your fine. And you heard what I said about the double credit, so.
Yeah, I did, but I'm also gonna pay 100 towards my fines today as well.
Okay. All right, well, you can see the clerk to do that. If you get everything finished before the next hearing, you don't have to come back.
Okay.
May 29th,
All right, thank you.
9 o'clock. See the clerk. You're welcome. Lena Pennington is here, 16-15-93. Just making payments.
You know, I have 15 to pay today too.
Okay.
I haven't been working, but I came up with $15.
See the clerk to make your payment. I'll set May 29th as your next hearing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Christopher Roadcat, 21-11-72, 23-646. He still has quite a bit left to do, and hasn't appeared today, so there'll be a bench warrant issue for failure to appear. Timothy Sanders, 25-84. Just finished treatment, congratulations.
Thanks.
You got a certificate of completion from RRS. Okay, I'm going to mark you completed. That's everything you needed to do. Take care of everything else. So your case is marked completed. Congratulations. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bruce Ward. Bruce Ward. 15-268, 11-435. And he still has quite a bit left. So there'll be warrants issued for failure here. James Ward. He still has community service and $50 fine. He's failed to appear, so be eventually. That finishes the reviews. We're going to start the new cases now and old cases where people missed hearings. So when your name's called, come up to the table to your right, stand there, and I'll go over the charges with you. You don't have to say anything. You have a right not to say anything. But if you do make statements, everything we do in the courtroom now is videoed. So there's going to be a video of you saying whatever it is that you say. And sometimes people say incriminating things. So there's no privilege for that. It's on the record. It can be used against you if you admit something about your case. You have a right to have an attorney. What you tell an attorney is privileged. It can't be used against you. So it's better to wait, talk to the lawyer, and ramble off all the facts to that person, not to me on the court. It's not going to do any good today, and it might hurt you. So it's not going to help you, and it might hurt you if you try to tell me what happened. You have a right to have an attorney appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail, and you have a right to make the state of Ohio prove the charges they filed against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you decide you're going to enter guilty or no contest, you are waiving, in effect, those rights I just told you, and you shouldn't do that. If you don't really understand what's happening, if you're confused, if you want to talk to a lawyer, if you want a trial, enter not guilty. That's the safest plea you can enter. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Losi, case number CRA 26164.
Sir, you're Brandon Losi. Is that right?
Yep.
Mr. Losi, it's alleged January the 13th in Windsor Township, you were knowingly in possession of methamphetamine, which is a controlled substance, possession of which is a felony 5. Maximum penalty for that's a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand the charge against you? Yes?
Yep.
I need a verbal response.
Yes.
Do you understand the rights I explained to that defendants have?
Yes.
Do you have money with which to hire a lawyer?
No.
You want to be considered a court-appointed lawyer?
Yeah.
When we came in here, Your Honor, there weren't any lawyers here yet.
We have some. Who's here? Robert.
I'll have Roger Smith to represent you, Mr. Losi. Mr. Smith, this is Brandon Losi. He's got a felony 5, possession of methamphetamine charge. I'm going to need Mr. Shields to come in and give me a bond recommendation. Sorry. This is Brandon Losi. He's got a felony 5, possession of methamphetamine charge. He is a Waterloo resident, according to the complaint. What's the bond recommendation for the city?
Well, Your Honor, seeing as it is a charge of possession of felony level narcotics, we would recommend that if he wants to stay out of jail on an OR bond, that he would seek some treatment. And by the way, we've received the results back already on the contraband, and there was meth.
Judge, he indicates he voluntarily went back to OVP on Thursday before coming in today.
Outpatient or
Yes.
resident? Where are you going?
Proctorville.
Okay, we can try that. So, if you show me good screens and that you're making progress, I'll let you stay outpatient. If that doesn't happen, then you'll have to go to inpatient.
Okay.
So, he can sign a $2,000 signature bond with the further requirement that he goes to OVP outpatient, agrees to go inpatient if that's unsuccessful. And here's the way this is going to work. You are charged with a felony, but you're in the misdemeanor court. Your felonies start here, but in the course of events, if there's not some sort of intervention, it's so serious to be charged with a felony that you have to be indicted by a grand jury, which is just a bunch of other citizens that hear what the prosecutor says he did, and they decide, yeah, he should be prosecuted. That's an indictment. But if they're not going to do that, if you'll go to treatment and be successful, we'll keep it here. You'll come back before me, and I'm going to review your treatment. So OVP is going to give you reports when you come back. They're going to say, his screens are this, he attended this many times, he missed, or he had bad screen, whatever the situation is, they're going to give me input back on your treatment. If you do well, keep it here, eventually get this dismissed down the road, and you don't get indicted, you don't have the risk of going to prison. You get indicted and go down to the felony court, they can send you to prison. And you don't want that to happen, right?
Right.
So this can be a win-win. You get clean, you don't have a record, and go on and have a good life. But it's going to be up to you. You have to do it. Nobody, I want it for you, prosecutor, your lawyer wants it for you, but you're the guy that's gotta make it happen, okay? So it's gonna take some work on your part. So let's come back, I know you got a bad May, what's your available dates?
The best date is May 11th. I could do May 1st, but I've already got 12 in front of me that day.
Okay, we'll do May the 11th.
That's
So,
it. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Losi, you're gonna come back on May the 11th, and they're gonna give me a report.
Okay.
And if it's really bad, you could go on down to the grand jury. If it's kind of bad, I might make you go inpatient then. So if you want to stay outpatient, come back with clean reports, clean screens, don't miss meetings, do what you're supposed to do. Now, sometimes there's somebody from ODT here, but I don't think there is today.
I'm not saying that.
You've already started, so
Yes.
just continue. When's your next appointment?
Wednesday.
Okay, make sure you make your appointment and tell them
Okay.
that you're here with the court, and they'll get reports ready. Any questions?
No, sir.
Sorry.
Call me off a second. All right. Did you get fingerprint arrested? Did you get put in jail?
No, I brought myself. He'll have to get
Yeah, you're gonna, well, you gotta wait. You know, Bobby's gonna bring the water too. He says you gotta run by the jail, get your electric fingerprints.
Okay.
So just sit there, he's gonna bring you water, okay? Okay. May 11. Here, I'll sign that. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, sorry about that. That's all I have to say.
State of Ohio versus Laura Black, case number CRB 26-175.
Thank you, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. And you're Laura Block.
Yes, I am.
Ms. Block, it's alleged that Fayette Township on March 24th of this year, without the right to do so, you moved, defaced, damaged, destroyed, or otherwise tampered with property of Carl Skeens. You've been charged with criminal mischief. It's a third-degree misdemeanor. The maximum penalty for that is 60 days in jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the rights defendants have that I explained at the beginning?
I do, sir.
How do you plead to this?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes, please.
Are you working at all?
No, sir. Been disabled for several years.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, it's coming. appoint Sean Stratton to represent you. He's not here yet. He had a hearing in Scioto County, but he's scheduled to come today. So I'd like you to stick around so you can talk to him. Do we have a card from him?
Yes, sir.
Give her a card and let's have her sign a $500 signature bond. So I'm letting you guarantee your own appearance. That's what an owner cognizance bond is. You just sign a piece of paper that says, I promise I will come to court when I'm ordered to. And if I don't do it, I'll pay $500 as a penalty for not showing up. So,
Okay, thank you.
so sign the bond, stick around. Make sure Mr. Stratton knows you're here when he gets here. So he's here. Oh, he is here now. Okay, well, good. Get him in the courtroom.
Your Honor, will she need paper printed?
Well, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm not gonna make her.
Extremely nervous.
Extremely nervous, okay, but don't be, we'll get through this.
All right. She has M3 criminal mischief.
Okay.
I'm appointing you to represent her. So what, I'm looking in May. What's your schedule?
I think the 18th was the only day I could not do, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, May 1st is out. That's a lot of cases. We could do the 4th of May. Is that 4th or 15th?
Whichever one you want, Your Honor.
The 4th.
The 4th, yes.
May 4th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
You want to walk outside and talk. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's fine.
State of Ohio versus Sean DeLong, case number PRC 26631, A, B, and C.
And sir, you, Sean R. DeLong.
Yes, sir.
Mr. DeLong, it's alleged that on April the 19th at 1:16 a.m., Union Township, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs, or a combination of those things, and that you got 2 prior convictions. This would be a 3rd offense, OVI. And on a 3rd offense, the maximum penalty is 1 year in jail,
Sir,
$2,750 fine, 12-year license suspension. That's the most on a 3rd offense. Then there's a minimum on a 3rd offense. The minimum that you can receive if you wind up getting convicted is 30 days in jail, $1,040 fine, 2-year license suspension, forfeiture of the vehicle if it was titled to you.
sir, I have a few questions. When I first went to court for my DUI when I was 16, I had that expunged. So I don't know how that works.
You
Okay.
cannot have a DUI expunged. It's not possible.
Okay.
It's not allowed to be expunged.
Okay. And then with my vehicle, I know it's impounded and I have belongings I need to get out of there. Is it okay if I go to that, or is that considered a crime scene currently?
Well, let's find out what we're going to do. Let me finish the arraignment. We'll talk about your lawyer, and then we'll talk about some of those issues.
Yes, sir.
So do you understand the minimum and maximum on a 3rd offense? It's a very serious charge.
Yes, sir.
The other charge you face is running a red light, that's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty, $150 fine. And leaving the scene of an accident, that's a first degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. So you got 2 first degree misdemeanors and 1 minor misdemeanor.
No.
Do you understand the charges filed against you? Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
Yes, that's also what I wanted to ask a question about. I understand that I've got myself into a world of a mess. Does that remove my eligibility for a work permit? Because I work out of town. I have a job doing EVgo charging stations in St. Louis right now, and I've worked everything out with my boss, and I'll be able to keep my job. It's just my problem is, getting back and forth.
Well, the law has just changed on ODIs now. They don't call it DUI, it's ODI. 180 days before you can have a work permit if you got a third offense. So 6 months, you can't have driving privileges for 6 months. So let's bring well, you said you were working, tell me about that. What's your income?
More than $1,000 a week,
How much?
like $1,200 a week, $1,600.
Okay. Do you have any dependents? Do you have any children you're supporting?
No.
Well, if you're still able to work, you're not going to be eligible because you're making too much money. Let's get.
Well, I'm not technically employed right now, but I'm saying that I've been working for a week, so I can go to my boss and
Starting this
say,
job?
yeah, I just started this job.
Okay. You know if you're going to be able to continue the job? If you're going to be able to
Yeah.
continue the job, you're going to have to hire your own lawyer.
I won't be able to continue the job.
Okay, well, you have to swear a statement out, which is under oath about your finances.
Sorry.
I'll provisionally appoint Mr. Smith, and he'll have you have to file a financial affidavit. It's got to be truth, or you can be prosecuted for perjury.
I understand that. I probably won't be able to go out of town for a little bit anyways, so
You're not going to be able to drive
I know.
with a third offense pending. This is a third offense ODI.
Yes, sir.
There's some issues about his work. He just got a job. It sounds like that pays pretty good money, but I'm not sure he's going to have that now because I think driving is part of it. So I'm provisionally appointing you. You need to talk with him about his income and decide if he's still going to meet the guidelines. He has no children. He's making over $50,000 a year.
How much does a regular lawyer cost?
Well, Mr. Smith is a regular lawyer. So
Well, we'll talk about it. If you'll have a seat in the lobby, I'm talking to the prosecutor now.
So that May the 11th is a date you're available?
Yes, Judge, I'm here the 11th for sure.
Okay. May the 11th will be the next hearing. It's going to be a pre-trial at 10 o'clock. Since you came on your own, I'll let you sign a $3,000 signature bond.
Don't leave.
It's not guilty plea is in.
Has he been fingerprinted, Judge?
He has not, he'll even go.
Did you go to jail?
Yeah, I went to jail. They have my whole hand.
Oh, he's got a bond up.
Okay.
So he probably hasn't.
He said he did go to jail, he's been fingerprinted.
Okay.
You'll have him wait in the lobby.
So his bonds continue.
Your bonds continue.
Sir, what time did you say my court was? I have May 11th written down. 10?
10 o'clock.
Sit your log out, come out, talk, get your file, come out, talk to you.
State of Ohio versus Alexis McDonald, case number CRB 26210 and CRB 25160. Alexis McDonald.
Alexis McDonald. Alexis McDonald's been called
He
for.
was here, Your Honor, according to the clerk.
Alexis McDonald, come into court. Okay, I'll pass it, she's not in the court now.
She
She didn't check in, Your Honor.
Ready to start your pre-trial.
Did she check it? No. She didn't check it.
All right.
So I guess
Uh,
she's summoned for 9. When
She was summoned. Actually, she was personally served, according to the affidavit by Deputy Hamlin, in order to be here today.
Your Honor, you might not recognize her name right off,
I
but
think I do remember.
well, we have a trial on her this Wednesday.
Okay.
And several dogs running at large charges. This is a new one. She's also, I believe, got a probation violation. Either it's been filed or it's going to be filed. If she doesn't show up today, we're going to ask that the Wednesday trial be vacated.
And Mr. Holt's her lawyer, right?
Yes. And we also have a trial on her spouse, Alexander McDonald. It's set for Wednesday also, but he hasn't been here the last 2 pre-trials. So we don't.
Who's his lawyer?
Mr. Morford. So I don't know, we're preparing to have that trial if he just happens to show up, but it still seems
I'm going to
questionable.
text Mr. Holt and tell him that she has a new charge that she failed to appear on, and we need to hear something since we have trial coming Wednesday.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ask him to contact the court or you or both.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead and issue a warrant on Alexis McDonald for not appearing today for the arraignment.
Should we expect to have the trial on?
Well, I don't know, that's what I texted, and Mr. Morford, same inquiry to you, because your client apparently hasn't appeared the last time. Ms. McDonald didn't appear today. We got a trial set Wednesday. Are they going to appear for that? See what you can find out. I'll ask Mr. Holt the same questions.
State of Ohio versus Earl Carter, case number TRC 25-1974, A and B.
Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial. And we we have the report on the toxicology.
We do, Judge, and he's at Riverside. He says...
You read the report?
I have read it, Judge. Yeah, I'm speaking with my client. He is not, I guess interested is the way to say it, ain't going to residential treatment, I think.
I'll speak to the judge, please.
Well, not about your case, but yes.
Your Honor, I have a court date here in a couple of days in Chesapeake. I understand, I have no problem with treatment, no problem whatsoever, but sitting at Riverside is not going to pay my fines, Your Honor. I have a court date 2 days from now in Chesapeake, Mayor's Court, and that's not going to get my fines paid, sir.
Well, it looks like we just need to go ahead and set it for a trial.
I think, Judge, yeah.
Your Honor, I would like to,
You want to say what the state's willing to offer?
yes, and what the state will do if he's found guilty at the trial. This is a first offense, and so, except for the fact that the urine results came back in a scary way, the number of different substances, and I don't know if the court has a copy of it, but I described it as everything but bug spray before, kiddingly, but still, this is serious. We want him to be successful in treatment, but at the same time, and so we would not be asking the court to impose any jail time, just suspended jail time at this time, a 6-month driver's license suspension. We wouldn't take any position on the amount of the fine, but we want him to be on probation with a suspended jail sentence and be successful in treatment. If we have a trial and he's found guilty, we're going to want 30 days in jail. So, and I think we can find him guilty.
That's what I want to do. I'm being treated like I'm committing a murder, so
You need some time to talk, Mr. Smith?
Probably, Judge. If we could recall this, I've got somebody else in the lobby anyway. Let me talk to you more privately.
You need some time to talk to Mr. Carter.
Thank you, Judge.
So the case will be recalled later in the night.
Appreciate that.
State of Ohio versus Melissa Creming, case number CRB 25-112. Excuse me, that's 7-1.
Sorry, I didn't hear
This is Mr. Smith's case, Melissa Creming, pre-trial.
My name is Jerome, should have a case also.
State of Ohio versus Clarence Crum, case number CRB 25-713. Mr. Morphy's case.
Can I have that McDonald?
Okay, that's why I said it's a little miscommunication.
need Mr. Morford on clearance.
We've done pretty good. Communication problem with Dorothy. Yeah, here's
Are you working the case plan?
Pardon?
Are you working the case plan in Children's Services Division?
I think so. Folks, there's, they need to sit down and talk to Dorothy. Menu basically, done this, haven't done this, whatever, just get in. You feel it's okay to continue to speak. Judge, this is a case, there's a contemporaneous case with Children's Services. It's been reported to Mr. Hill that my client, I presume Butch's client, are not working the case plan like they should. I've asked my client who her caseworker is, and I told her it's Dorothy. She needs to get with Dorothy and get a menu, basically, hey, you've done this, you still need to do this, you're not doing that. But what I'd like to do, and I don't think Mr. Hill would object, is come back to that May 11th date, and they need to get with their caseworker so she's not giving Mr. Hill these reports that they're just not trying. Because I know she's done parenting, but then the caseworker said that was the wrong parenting class.
Do they have a hearing date in the recent part?
She just had one March 26th, so usually they go out about 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. I don't have that file with me, but we were there, yeah, just 3 weeks ago. So I'm going to think it's coming up.
It's been about a month.
The 11th? That'd be Monday.
She said a month.
What?
She said about a month.
About a month? Okay. That would make sense towards the end of May.
Does she have an attorney in that case?
I'm her attorney in that
your
case.
attorney.
Yes, and that's why I need to get her with the caseworker and have a sit-down, so to speak, and figure out what they're doing, not doing, need to do. Because last report we had on March 26th, I thought she was working the plan. I wasn't aware of these issues, but I guess they popped up in the last 3 weeks where she's not. According to the caseworker, she's not at the level she needs to be working the plan. Mr. Hill.
And I've got a message from the caseworker from this morning. Melissa and Clarence haven't done anything on the case plan. Now, that might be a little bit of a stretch. They might have done some things. They started parenting classes, but they were not where we told them to go, so we could not count them. So, that happens in that court too. I have talked to them numerous times about where they need to go, and they have not been willing to complete them, despite numerous attempts by TPC. So they're supposed to be going to TPC. If there was some reason, and I know Mr. Smith and Mr. Morford have advised them of this, if there's some reason why they can't go to TPC and need to go somewhere else, they need to go through the court and make that change. Otherwise, they're not completing their case plan. And, there's a criminal case. We could ask for them to be convicted and go to jail. So we're okay to move it out again
Never did talk to us.
and see if they can maybe get on the right path on the Children's Services case. If they can do that, then, we can stay on the same path here too.
That's what I'm asking for, Judge. I will make sure that there is communication. I wasn't aware till this morning
Are they capable of going to TPC, or is there some problem with them going there?
Is there some reason you can make that?
Is there some problem?
And we've got Mr. Wilson is here.
do is tell us where and when.
You
We
have
have
to
a
call them
representative
and
of
find out.
TPC here in the courtroom right now. They can talk to him before they leave and get something set up.
That, yeah, she says they can go there. That will probably be advisable, would be advisable. Talk to the representative from, coming up behind you, he's gonna talk to you before we get this communication issue resolved, talk to Dorothy. Judge, she's gonna do that. They can go there. I would ask we come back May 11th. If
Are
Mr.
you
Morford.
available May 11th, Mr. Morford?
Yes,
All right, these cases are continued to May 11th. Hopefully we can get things going with
Yes.
their reunification plan. I don't know if they still call that.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
You're correct.
Things changed. I haven't done that kind of work.
It's still, yes, they're working their unification plan.
All right. May 11th is the next hearing.
call and they can get in and see
Okay.
as soon as you can. And then talk to this gentleman from TCC and get in and start your counseling. Or else this is going to ramp up where you don't want it to go.
We've been trying.
Somewhere it's breaking down. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
I'll make sure Dorothy gets hold of you too.
David Lyon versus Colin Coker.
Somewhere in the middle.
Case number CRV 26186.
You've got clearance.
Colin Coker.
Hey, Roger.
Sierra Ratliff.
She'd have to reach out to the promise clear. She called me. Yeah. Yeah, she has to do it. Okay. She won't do it. What do you think? Okay. I'll tell her. I'm not gonna have to sign it. I'll understand, but get your opinion. She wants to. So she wants to. I'm just clear up straight. Should be checked out.
How do you wish to proceed, Mr.?
Judge, he's been, excuse me, hometown for 2 weeks now. I'd like to continue that, see how he's doing. Looks like he's off to a good start, but we're not close to where we need to be to confirm that.
May 11th?
Yes, sir.
Next hearing, May 11th, 10 o'clock.
And, Your Honor, we have not had contact with the victim, and we're going to ask for a summons to be issued to have her here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, I was going to ask the state to reach out about the no contact order. If you get her here, I can ask her in person.
State of Ohio versus McDonald Hazlett. Case number CRV 2628.
Mr. Smith's case for pre-trial.
It is, Judge. We had previously received in discovery a video body-worn camera from the sheriff's deputy
Rodney?
I thought there was another video. It turned out it was actually an audio recording, but Missy or Mr. Forrest told me that's no longer available, so I was anticipating having my client review that. If we could come back May 11th, Mr. Hill and I are working towards a resolution. But apparently there is no more audio video, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so
May 11th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock, pre-trial.
Table I versus Angela Marco, case number TRD 25. A and B.
This case,
yeah, I see that, yeah.
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Yeah, it's Monday, but okay, thank you. I'm assuming this will be a good report.
I was hoping that I could get maybe a clarification today. Didn't know to get my license back in West Virginia. I didn't know how soon I could do that.
What was your next name?
My estate was old. I'm not sure. It was back in December.
Did you have a question, driver's license?
I've been suspended.
Okay.
And I had no days for insurance.
Let's get the DMV in West Virginia. I'm gonna look it up on your file. Let me call and see what you gotta do, because if it was Ohio, I think it's for temporary.
Okay.
But if it's suspended in West Virginia, you can't overrule that and say, well, I'm saying. But I can find it. Shouldn't.
I called and they said I needed clarification from him to, because I had this treatment place and they're helping me with that. I've got it wrote down, whether in my notebook.
She's got something in her notebook she wants to address with the court about her license. I told her it appears she is a West Virginia licensed driver, there's a suspension out of West Virginia. I said, I don't know if the court could overrule that with a temporary permit out of Ohio, if she's actively suspended there, and she said she had something from the
A
DMV.
clearance waiver? I called West Virginia and they said if you would give me a clearance waiver, I don't know how soon I can get that and take it over there, and they would at least give me my license back or help me with that. And I told them I didn't know all I would have to do first for you to get that is what I was asking.
well, we need to resolve at one time she'd entered a guilty plea, but looks like she failed to appear at some point, got arraigned later, and then went to pretrial. So I don't know if there was a withdrawal of the previous guilty plea, or what's the stakes there.
Well, I don't have enough notes on it.
I don't recall.
But this is just a driving under suspension from back in August of 2025, so we need to get it resolved one way or the other legally.
Let me see. Driving under suspension. Is there in the court's file a record of what the suspension is about?
No.
It sounds like it has something to do with something in West Virginia.
Yes, sir, that's where my license is from. It's issued in West Virginia, and I got the ticket over here.
So you don't have a report on the reason for the stop or anything. All I have is the citation. I don't know if you have anything from your file.
I do not, sir.
Let's see. We got a report from the police, anything?
No, just the remarks.
Oh, okay, right on the ticket itself, Your Honor, at the bottom. Warning, speed, cited for expired tags of 5/31/25 and driving under suspension. So That's all it actually provides us. I guess I have a little bit of a question as to how it ended up that she was in treatment over this, or were you in treatment
I
anyway?
voluntarily, no, I was not.
Okay.
I'm in treatment, I voluntarily enter treatment.
Your Honor, it might be that if the DUS charge were a no operator's license charge instead, if we asked to amend it, and she pled to that and the expired tags, that might help clear the way for her to get her license back in West Virginia.
Okay.
I don't know the law on that, but
That would help her, Judge, if that's the offer the state she would accept it. Excuse me. When it's no operator's license.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so it'll be amended from driving or suspension to a no operator, so that would be 45 and 12. I'll go ahead and give her a $100 fine, court costs. On the registration, expired registration, $30 fine. Set a review hearing for October 26th of this year at 9 o'clock.
Sir, I don't know if this is out of order or not, but if I could find out where the little fella was working, I could make $1,200 a week. I hear there might be hiring.
Okay, well, you can work it off. If you can't pay it, we take community service, and you can get $100 by coming out May 2nd for your bonds.
Thank you.
That's just to make sure you got everything.
Okay.
If you don't, you don't show up. If you don't, you gotta come back.
So I don't think I ordered her the treatment. I don't see a note of that. And
She went on her own.
I'm on
She
her
went on her own.
And she intends to complete it, Judge.
Yeah.
She recognized the issue.
Carl Lee McDonald,
Okay, thank you, sir.
TRC 26341,
Yeah, we got it.
A and B.
Mr. Smith's case for pretrial.
Judge, we did not resolve this, so I'll be filing a discovery demand. We use May 11th.
Okay. This is about the last one I want to set.
Okay.
Because we're getting very full.
It's in my calendar is too. I'm not going to use that one anymore. But
May 11th for
Thank you,
pretrial.
Judge. May 11th? Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Jessica Smith, here in the court, case number CRB 2621, CRB 25780.
Yes. Yeah, Judge, I've got a, oh, there's Bree now.
May I approach her?
Yes.
So Jessica Smith, she was tapering off of her methadone. She's almost completely off of it, and we got her accepted to Sunrise Recovery in Portsmouth. She had to go there this morning, so I told her that I would speak for her and see if we could just get it scheduled out.
So what's your next date after May 11th?
Be Friday the 22nd. It's about a month out.
That works.
Does that work? Okay.
Yes. And let her know she'll need to be available for hearing on May 22nd, 10 o'clock.
I'll let her know, Your Honor. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Julie Pritchard, case number CRB 2691. Julie Pritchard.
case?
It is, Judge. This is a case. She was to come to my office to review a video this morning. Apparently, she wound up at Mr. Hield's office thinking that's who she's supposed to meet with. She was advised, Mr. Dufour said, you did just come on to court, don't go to his office now. Well, I just got a text. She just showed up at my office.
Well,
Yeah.
not that far over here.
I was going to say, can we put it into the docket? Thank you.
We'll recall.
Because she apparently is sitting in my office.
We're ready to go to the Lawrence County Jail, Your Honor.
Right, we've got some hearings at the jail to do.
State of Ohio versus Melvin Christian, case number CRB 26216. Thomas Horn is on deck.
This is the gentleman we tried to get into ARC, but they wound up, they did not take him.
Yes, Judge, I anticipated that they would get him at ARC, but then I got a message over the weekend that he was not, they wouldn't accept him for whatever reason, I don't know, but we're back to, he's here before
We
you.
did try, because I think Amanda Rayburn, the DA, said something about wanting him stabilized before they would take him, and we tried them again.
Yeah, I don't know if being in jail for the last several days has stabilized him or make things.
It's about the only thing we've got.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
My dad would say, poor people have poor ways, so I guess that applies to Lawrence County, because we don't have a lot of option when it comes to mental health treatment.
Hardly any.
Your Honor, I asked to be released. I'm happy. I need treatment for this cancer that I have. I'm not getting the proper treatment here.
Okay.
They give me my medicine, all right, but they only give medicine twice a day. And I require medicine to be delivered to me 4 times a day. And I'll be more than glad to go to the VA.
All right, that's what we're working on that, sir.
We are.
I'll get back to you later in the docket. So let's go on, what's the next?
Your Honor,
That's it, we'll come back to you later in the docket. We're working on getting you in the VA.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Horn at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 26218. And Raymond Jackson is on deck.
What's going to happen, Roger, if you get recalled?
Yeah, we can do it already.
Okay.
Because the judge is going to the VA.
As we see it, I just signed it, so
They said him
That's ridiculous.
Okay, Thomas Horn.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Horn, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing. I'm gonna go over your rights with you first. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, though, we're recording all this. It's on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio approve the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with domestic violence. State's alleging that at Rome Township, April the 19th, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Keisha Skaggs, and that Ms. Skaggs is either a member of your family or she lives in your household. So that's what makes it domestic violence. If you get convicted on this, it's a first-degree misdemeanor. The maximum you can get is 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. There's no minimum. Do you understand the charge?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this charge? You can plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest. Those are your three choices.
What does the no contest mean?
No contest just means you're not admitting you're guilty, but you're not denying it either. And you're agreeing that I can find you guilty if I think what the state says it has as evidence is legally enough for a conviction. So 90-some% of the time it's going to wind up in a guilty finding.
I'm not sure what to do, sir.
Then you should enter a not guilty plea if you're not sure.
All right, I'm not guilty.
Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed attorney?
I guess, please.
Do you have a job?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I work at Aspen Tree Company. I cut through power lines and pine trees.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes, sir.
How much per hour?
$17.68 an hour.
How many hours a week are you working?
40.
Do you have children?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
Well, one has seizures, so I'm trying to get her back and forth in between Nationwide Hospital and here. And the other one has had back surgery, and she's got to get her back checked up every 6 months because she had scoliosis.
Okay, I'm going to appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you. So, Mr. Stratton's here, he's going to be your lawyer. What's the state's position on bond for Mr. Horn?
Well, the state would be concerned that Mr. Horn would be able to have contact with Keisha Skaggs, so we'd want to have a protection order. I guess maybe a discussion about where he might be able to go that he could stay away from her.
Do you have a place you can stay other than with Ms. Skaggs?
Yes, sir. I could stay at my brother's, and it's in West Virginia.
What's his name?
Jesse Burns.
Okay, I'm going to release you from jail, but with an order that you stay away from Ms. Skaggs. You're not allowed to go around her, contact her, text her, message her, anything. No social media about her. Just like just calm down.
All right. Thank you.
And then we're going to come back for a hearing. So I'll set a $1,500 signature bond with a protection order. And we can come back on the 15th, you're okay, right?
Yep, 15th is fine. Could I get a phone number from him, Your Honor?
Do you have a phone number for your lawyer?
No, I do not. I'd have to get in my phone that's in their custody right now.
Do you know anybody's phone number that he can contact on your behalf?
No, I could probably write his number down and call him when I get out.
I will call the jail and give it to them, Your Honor.
He's gonna call the jail, give him his number. Okay, your next hearing is May the 15th at the court in Chesapeake. You know where that is?
Yeah.
You gotta be here May the 15th. Try to get in touch with your lawyer before then.
I'll call down
Your
there.
hearing's at 10 a.m.
All right, and there was a $1,500 bill, is that what you're just talking about, or?
I'm just-
not.
Yeah, that is the bond, but it's your own recognizance. So you're just signing a piece of paper that says, I promise, Judge, I'll come to court, and if I don't come to court, I have to pay $1,500 as a penalty.
Okay, I understand.
So as long as you come to court, you don't have to post the money.
All right.
All right. May 15th, 10 o'clock, is your next hearing.
State of Ohio calls Levi Short here at the court. Case number CRB 26161, A and B.
It's Mr. Haslam's case.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Short retained me last Friday. That being the case, Mr. Heald and I have had opportunity to discuss the case. We think we may be able to enter into partial resolution, at least with respect to the aggravated menacing charge. The other charges we'll need to do discovery on. And so I would ask that the court set this for another date for us to come back.
Okay.
Is Rebecca Johnson here? So we're going to try to get her here for the next hearing. We'd like to have it fairly soon since this is a fourth degree misdemeanor unless Mr. Haslam, well, we've got a first degree misdemeanor, so I guess that rules the time, doesn't it?
Okay, let's see. 15th of May is a good day. Pretty much any date in May after that.
I cannot do the 15th, Your Honor. Cannot do the 18th. How about the 29th, Your Honor?
29th works. May 29th will be the next hearing for a pretrial at 10 o'clock.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Raymond Jackson at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRA 25352. This is Mr. Smith's case. Casey O'Brien is on deck.
I think we just put this on the docket to make sure you got where you need to go.
Yep, we're gonna go get him as soon as we can.
So, Mr. Jackson,
Yes, sir.
we're going to release you to treatment at United Family Recovery that is going to come pick you up, take you to treatment, and you're still willing to go, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Tell him we'll be there.
I just need to give you another hearing date, so
Okay.
I guess we're going to need Mr. Smith in here to set that. Need Roger Smith in the courtroom.
I'm sorry, did you say something to me, sir?
We're getting your lawyer, he's not in the
Oh,
court, he's coming in
okay.
already. He just came in. So, maybe I misspoke, we'll probably have to do that May 11th day. Okay. For preliminary hearings, there's not that many preliminary hearings set that day yet, but there's 24 pre-trial.
I'm available then.
May 11th, Mr. Jackson's going to UFR for inpatient treatment. We'll see you back with a good report on May 11th. Do what they tell you to do, unless it's illegal or immoral. You gotta do what they tell you to do when they tell you to do it.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the last, please?
You gotta do what the provider tells you to do, how they tell you to do it, when they tell you to do it, unless
Yes,
it's
sir.
illegal or immoral.
Okay.
Okay. See you on May the 11th.
I'll put that down.
Mr. Smith, you have the next case. State of Ohio versus Casey O'Brien.
That's it.
Case number CRA 26169. Casey O'Brien.
That's it.
He should be in jail.
Yeah, I don't know what.
This is the guy who's social media. That's
Okay. Well, let's go on to the things here.
I will say, Your Honor, we're
There it is.
going to need a preliminary hearing We have our trooper here.
We'll need to have him brought down then.
Okay.
If we're going to have to take evidence, we'll need him driven down from the jail.
Well, it would have been nice to know that earlier.
Well, we're
Okay,
at
we'll get to him when we get to him.
State of Ohio versus Bradley Williams at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 26128.
Bradley Williams. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have to bring all the prisoners that are left. So that's gonna be Bradley Williams, Casey O'Brien, we need Melvin Christian, and who else? Who else have we got on the list?
We got Sean Williams and Casey Barker.
Casey Barker. Bring all the, since we're gonna have to have evidentiary hearing, and we got other cases still pending, bring them all. It's a lot easier that way than trying to do it by teleconference. So shut it off, we'll go to the cases here.
Yes, sir, we'll be right.
Thank you. All right.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Collins, case number CRB 25561 A and B, and PRC 24.
It is easier when they're here.
1976.
Only one does this. And the other judges do it. Okay, looks like he's on the right track, but he's recommending that he continue improvement. How do you want to proceed?
Continuing treatment, and at some point we'll get a completion date at some point.
So let's go to at least a month out.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
At least a month then, probably, for no reason to come back before a month.
No.
So, 22nd or after May?
I'm good at any time after the
May
18th.
22nd?
Yep, that'll work.
May 22nd is going to be the next hearing. Mr. Collins at 10 o'clock. Okay. Collins, you got a good start. Keep working at it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Conwell, case number CRB 2693, CRB 25597, CRB 25540 A and B.
I'm back in counseling and shit. I'm taking my medicine too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Everything good at home?
Yeah.
You're great, good.
All right, Mr.
I'm about to get a job.
Conwell's here in
I'm about to get
person.
a job.
All right.
Yeah.
He's back home, everything's going good at home, so is he on his medication?
Yeah, I'm on medicine. I'm doing counseling again, and I'm about to get a job. That's what I plan on.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Mr. Hill?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Conwell's mother's here. She's the alleged victim in these matters, but she says he's doing great, which is a really good thing. What we would like to do is just come back one more time and see how things are going, make sure that they continue to go the way we want them to go, and
maybe a month out.
Yes, and then we can leave everything happy in the end.
Thank you.
For sure.
Sounds
That's
good.
cool.
May 22nd,
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that a Monday or a Friday?
Friday,
Can we do a Monday?
we can.
My job hates me for this.
Not the 18th.
Yeah, not that.
Okay, we're gonna go into June then, because Mr. Stratton's not available on the 18th. And the next one, Monday, is a holiday. I can make it a Tuesday, if that's okay.
That's
Tuesday's
fine.
okay?
Yeah, I'm off on Tuesdays.
Okay, so let's do Tuesday, the 26th, May 26th. The next one.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm good that day.
I think I already said some stuff for you.
Yeah, I'm good that
May
day.
26th will be the next hearing.
Thank you.
6.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Kyle Maynard, case number CRP 24478.
Hey, Sean.
You know, I pass by this place all the time and I never see it.
Mr. Stratton's case. So he's got something in Portsmouth Municipal also.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Shoplifting charge or something like that?
From what I understand, before his relapse, he had made a deal with another client over a pair of shoes. The relapse occurred, he didn't pay the client back, and the client decided to press charges.
Oh, okay. Is that causing any problem with him staying with you? Or?
To be determined at this point.
Okay.
So the other client is an outpatient. I know that our clinical director's trying to figure a solution out, but at this time, where he's at, it has not caused problems, but in the future it may.
Okay. Mr. Stratton?
Your Honor, we've been going at this for a while now, so he's been doing good. We always know there's going to be a setback or two at some point, and it sounds like this other legal matter, there's a little more to it than just the theft case, but.
Do you have another hearing date scheduled in there?
May 4th. May 4th.
May 4th?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to come back after that then.
Yes.
15th is the first date I would like to do it, or after that, 15th or after.
I'm good the 15th.
Okay, let's do that. May 15 will be the next hearing. Pre-trial and review. And I'm assuming Portsmouth Court's okay with the treatment arrangement?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Sprague, case number CRP 21524, CRC 12715. Brandon Sprague.
Mr. Stratton's case.
Completion date.
I'll find out which treatment.
102 days, so what do you think, in the next 30, or do you
Let's
think
get a report.
soon? Soon, like in the next 30 days? Yeah. So it looks like he's going to transfer to outpatient, probably within the next 30 days, Your Honor, so.
Good. His report is good today, so. We've been seeing him on about a monthly basis, so I would say the 22nd or after, 22nd, good.
Yeah, the 22nd is good, yeah.
May 22nd, okay.
22nd.
Good job, Mr. Sprague.
Thank you.
Don't blow it now, keep working.
State of Ohio versus John Wellman, case number 24444.
Correct.
How you feeling? Okay? You feeling better now? Feel better? Okay.
Good. Well, let's see what it is. Substantial progress.
Did you tell Philip that?
Everything should be in the letter, too.
Yeah, that's right. Down here.
What about I said they can't.
So, Your Honor, if it wasn't for his THC levels, he would actually have been completed already. So I think that's the holdup on completion. And he does have a
Medical marijuana.
yeah.
What's the state's position, and how do you want to see this handled?
Well, it's a very good thing that Mr. Wellman has done such an admirable job in the treatment. Exactly what we hoped would happen. Ms. Gibson says things are way better at home. And this was a tough situation for us because of their circumstances. It was hard for Ms. Gibson to, I guess impossible for her to leave that situation. And yet we were still concerned about the potential of violence in the home. But I think, given what I'm told by Ms. Gibson, that things are a whole lot better. And so that being the case, she tells me that she thinks it's time that we dismiss the case. So we're willing to do that.
Okay, I assume there's no objection to that. Mr. Wellman?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. His case is completed and dismissed.
All right, you're done.
Good luck with you.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Douglas Moore, case number PRC 26272, PRC 252291.
Mr. Morford's case.
I think this case is supposed to be set for May, but somehow got put on the docket for today mistakenly.
Well, he had two files. So one was set for today, the other one set for May 15th. So how's he doing with it?
Oh, he's doing excellent at what he does.
Okay. So you're requesting just to continue to May 15th, everything, put it on the same day?
Please, Judge.
Okay, so both cases are now set for May 15th. You got all of those things. Okay, everything set for May 15th.
Judge, if there's any time issue, we'd waive that.
Okay.
I think we took care of that already. Yes, ma'am.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Ball, case number CRB 25622. Your Honor, this is set for bond forfeiture here.
Jonathan Ball.
Your Honor, I may, I believe, the last time Mr. Sauer was here, he said he was in the Western region of jail.
Okay.
I can contact Mr. Sauer.
Once you do that, we'll recall. Jonathan Ball is his name.
State of Ohio versus Amy Moore, case number CRA 26178. This is Mr. Smith's case, set for prelim, Your Honor.
Amy Moore.
She's with Megan.
Your Honor, I'm not sure where Mr. Smith is.
Mr. Smith, he's right here.
Seems like we should.
So is this a case that QRT was interested in?
Yes, Your Honor, QRT is interested, and I did talk to her about the program, but she had asked to talk to Roger about it first. So I think she's pretty undecided at this point.
You have signature, that's not right. Yeah, Judge, I explained to you a little further that how QRT works, that it would be dismissed to the QRT program. She still has to go to Southern Hope, complete that treatment. If she doesn't, gets kicked out for whatever reason, then the state can just refile the charge and start over, so it's in her best interest. It's a good offer, and she's at Southern Hope and intends to stay at Southern Hope and complete, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we'll nolly the charges to QRT at this time.
Thank you.
Which means they can be refiled if you mess up.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, you just gotta do it. Yeah, just do what you've been doing. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, Megan, 20th.
State of Ohio recalls Jonathan Ball, case number CRB 25622.
Your Honor, may I talk to Mr. Sowers? Mr. Ball is in the Western Regional Jail. There should be doing the extradition process to get him back to Ohio within the next week or so. He said if he could go a month out for another bond forfeiture, he should be within that time.
I'll say for May 22nd. It's a bond forfeiture.
State of Ohio versus Jeffrey Spencer, case number CRA 26162, CRB 26163, CRC 26484. And that's again Mr. Smith's case, Your Honor.
He was supposed to be going to Bethesda inpatient. Jeffrey Spencer.
Jeffrey Smith.
Spencer. S-P-E-N-C-E-R. Jeffrey.
He was the one with the AP holder, and he got out and he ran like 30 minutes later.
That didn't sound good, what I just heard. Who are we on?
Jeffrey Spencer.
Oh.
He was at Bethesda.
Yeah.
Stay or never made it here, one or the other.
I know he's never made it to my office, so I can't explain.
This is a felony with an ODI second. Well, it's a second, but probably beyond the look-back period. Does the state want from here or take it from there?
I think this is probably one for the grand jury.
Okay. Nolly everything to the ranger?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Charles Lee Smith, case number CRB 26152.
Mr. Smith's case. Is he at treatment or?
Yes, sir.
He is Judge
Bethesda.
Bethesda. It was just
You
here.
just got it coming out.
So you were assessed. Have you been down there yet? Okay. Yep. Apparently, he was assessed judge qualified. He's been there a week, he tells me, so we're probably going to need to come back.
Charles Smith?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I did speak with him. He does want to do deflection also.
Okay. Is he, you know if he is a Bethesda?
He is, he's outpatient.
He's been here for a week.
All right, state agreeable?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, he is acknowledged to QRT.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Good evening. You're good to go. All right, thank you.
That's 121.
Yeah.
But the other one is 152.
Yeah, that's what.
So let me have that one. The other guy's not on. The same guy.
Okay, but let me see. Yeah, Charles IV has 155.
So 121 and 155 the same person?
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
But it's not, this is not Charles Lee.
No, this is just Charles Smith.
Yes.
Charles Lee's not on.
Well, it was just him. It is on.
It says the 121.
Yeah, this was also sent to the guy.
Your benefit, you know.
That's him.
Okay. Well, maybe it was. I think they
Yeah.
made a mistake.
State of Ohio versus Charles Smith IV, case number CRA 26-121, CRA 26-155.
Grant's case on Mary Hill.
Hey, in relation to the other one or not? Are you related to the other Charles? No.
We'll see what the judge says.
All right. Good deal.
Looks like he's got a good start on this.
Yep. That's right. Well, more than a month in, so. It's, two possession charges, Your Honor, so.
22nd or 29th of May?
Let's do the 29th. I think we,
May 29th.
May 29th. All right, good to go.
Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Lawrence Calderon, case number TRC 23-1067A and B, CRA 23-522A and B, TRC 19-170, CRB 16-411.
It's a 23 case.
Okay. So, you know, we have this EPI, that's still pending. And these possession charges, these felony possessions. So if you could take, if we enter a plea on the OVI, this will cover any jail time on the OVI, plus we'll eventually get the possessions dismissed. And then we'll get your privileges. Okay.
So, okay, we're gonna,
Plead guilty to the OVI.
My notes on the, there's an OPI on 23 pending that we needed to know today where there was going to be a trial on that issue. Have somewhere note.
Yes, Your Honor, and I spoke with Mr. Stratton about that, and we are encouraged that Mr. Calderon is in treatment, and I haven't read it all, but apparently, hopefully he's doing very well there and getting some benefit out of it. This is a second offense, but we want him to be successful in treatment, and the proposal would be if he pled guilty and continued to be successful in treatment, eventually the felony charge could get dismissed outright, and we could recommend to the court a disposition that might not actually include the imposition of jail time. He's got to do really well in treatment for us to do that, but we would like to be able to.
Your Honor, we're in agreement. Also, if he does well on treatment, treat those days as maybe in place of the days required for the OVI, but we'll plead guilty to the OVI and just ask to the prelim and the sentencing be put off until another date when he completes treatment.
Well, maybe we can speak. No, he had, the one in 19, he got consent on. Okay. So the only one still pending is the one in 23. 23, 1067, A and B. I mean, there's some other related criminal charges. What, it looks like those are misdemeanors. 2346.
CRA in there.
Is there's,
23/5/22.
yes, that's on another, it's in a different file. 23/5/22, we'll let that pen. But there's, what's the 486, 488, 23, 486, 488?
Should be 4 possessions, Your Honor, I think, and then the OVI. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, those are, it's written down on the file, that's what's written off. That's CRD on the outside of the file, but these are CRA case numbers.
Is that correct, Your Honor? 4 possessions and 1 OVI?
Yeah, it looks like it, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so, guilty plea is being entered today to TRC 23-1067 A and B. Is that correct? That's the OVI and whatever related.
The OVI, no OL, and signal, turning signal. So there's 3 charges there.
Is there a C too?
I thought there was just 3 on that, Your Honor. Maybe I was correct on that. It's okay. Those are just minors. That's the OVI. That's the big thing.
Well, I only see a 1067 A and B.
Maybe I wrote it down incorrectly, Your Honor. I'm wrong.
Is this on a bicycle?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I couldn't believe I actually got it on a bicycle. I didn't think I could.
Okay. All right, so I'll accept his guilty plea on the TRC case numbers. The others that are pending are drug-related and could be dismissed if he's successful. Now, he's got some old cases that he's going to need to take care of, too. He's got a prior ODI that's nothing's been done on that ever from 2019. And then
Those-
he's got receiving stolen property, same thing. Community service and fines and costs, never anything's been done.
Yeah, he went to prison, Your Honor, which is the reason nothing was done on those, but I think those are resolved. They just need to be,
Yes, he just needs to work on getting
Yes.
done what he was ordered to do. Okay, so now I'm going to differ a little bit with Mr. Field. I'm reading this report that there still needs to be some change, adjustment in his attitude. Am I reading that wrong?
No, that's how I read it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't think so. Ambivalence is the word I see. Not consistent. Expresses a desire to change, but this hasn't been demonstrated through active participation. So I think there's still stuff you need to work on, especially with regard to your attitude, being consistent, not looking for outlets, easy outs, and getting out of the program. Because I think, according to this, he told them that I recommend that you not be in intensive outpatient or something like that, which I don't think I've done that. Yeah, this call runnings also mentioned the court is recommending graduation. So, no, that hasn't happened. And so you need to change some of this stuff, or you may have to go back to more stringent treatment. If you want the deals that the prosecutors, you have to, I want to be convinced that you've made a change in your life, not just, I'm going to do this to get out of going to jail. Because if that's all you're doing it for, a couple of years down the road, you're going to have another one of these incidents, or maybe kill yourself, somebody else on the highway, somebody that I care about. So I want to be convinced that you changed your ways. It's time to change your ways. How old are you?
44.
Okay. Way past time. So let's get clean. Let's think clean. Let's act clean. Act like a nerd. Be a nerd like me. Don't be a tough guy. Don't hang out with people that use drugs and do criminal stuff. Hang out with people that are not going to do that kind of thing. That's what you got to do. You're going to be who you hang out with, and you got to change your attitude. So we're not there yet.
Your Honor, we'll have a better report next time, and he'll do exactly what you want him to do.
Okay, May 22nd. I'm looking forward to seeing the report. You're able to do it. Let's get it done. It's past time. You got kids?
Yes.
How many?
4.
That's a lot. What's their ages?
21, 19, 17, and 15.
Okay. Well, let's think about them when you're getting through this, what a good example you want to be for them. Okay? See you on May 22nd.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Clinton Haas, Fox, case number CRA 26106.
He's supposed to be an RRS outpatient.
Yeah, he never showed for his assessment at all.
Okay. He's got a bond up. So, where are we now? Yes, he does have. as a bond. So we need to get him back in here. So I'll issue a warrant for him today, and I'm notifying Mr. Sowers right now.
Oh, yeah. It's never been bad, but it's better than it ever was. And selling purposes.
So let's do bond forfeiture, May 22nd.
What's up?
I saw that, what you sent me, so.
Yeah, you know, here's my thought. You're not ready to let me do there, are you?
No.
It's much easier to make it your way out down there than it is here. Here's the thing.
State of Ohio versus Aaron Runyon, case number CRA 25271.
Okay.
Mr. Runyon, this is Mr. Stratton's case is, and he was at RRS.
Yeah.
He had a GPS monitor on at one time, did I remove that? Probably.
Yes.
Okay, unfortunately.
It's been a while ago since he's had it off though.
Okay. So is this a recent thing that he's quit?
Remember, he was an RN inpatient and his case got closed up there in Ironton at Common Pleas, and he went to outpatient services, and he was gonna let him, since he's being there showing that he was compliant, we went on to let him continue there. And now that he's showing dirty on meth, we referred him to inpatient, and he ain't showed back up for the last like week and a half.
Okay, so this is a felony. Do you want a warrant from here or send it to the grand jury?
Your Honor, this case is one that there was, I don't know if you'd call it confusion, but this case was presented to the grand jury, and he was indicted on the same case already. And it was dismissed, but it never got dismissed here. I don't know how that happened, but, so I think what we would do is, we would nominate the grand jury and,
Let them sort it out.
yes.
But that's definitely what happened.
Okay, acknowledge the grand jury.
State of Ohio versus Tessa Stately, case number CRA 25425, CRB 25426.
So, Your Honor, mistakenly working full-time.
Driver's license.
Yeah, got a driver's license. Yeah, got that. She just has a little concern about the amount of time with work and groups. But I'll let you explain it to
Yeah,
her.
I work from 7:30 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, and then at 4:15, I have to be at group at 4:15 to 8. So I was just wondering if maybe I could get into outpatient. Because I work Monday through Friday.
How long do you work here?
A few weeks.
Oh, you just started?
Yeah.
And she hasn't, I don't believe she's missed anything.
I've not missed a single group, individual, screen, anything the whole time, so.
Yeah, I just think she feels like it's a lot at this
Yeah.
time, but she's,
I got somewhere safe to go and everything with family. I got a vehicle too.
Where are you working? Where are you?
The pork rind factory, Evans Food Variety, Evans Food.
Good. Where's that at?
It's in Portsmouth.
What's being recommended for her treatment going forward?
I mean, she's complying and doing everything that they've asked her to do. I'm not sure what her specific treatment goals are on her treatment plan, and that's when they would complete her and go to outpatient. That's something that she would have to speak with her counselor about.
Yeah, I let them know that I was gonna see if it was possible for me to go into outpatient.
Yeah, so I can email them and let her know that, that that's something that she wants to do.
Well, it would be very unusual that I make the call on stuff like that. Usually I'll let it remain with the treatment provider because they've got the best information.
Right.
Unless there's something that looks glaring to me that why it should happen, I'll let them make that call.
Yeah, that would be a treatment recommendation from her counselor. I'm not clinical, so I can't make that decision.
When, did you start in January with the counseling center? Or?
No, I've been there since August or October.
Okay, so
going into August.
You started the transitional program in January.
Yeah.
So what's that mean?
Transitional, it's 2.1. It's right before outpatient.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're allowed to kind of come and go somewhat?
Yeah, I just go to work and then group. That's all I do every day.
Okay. State's position on this?
We wouldn't oppose it if TCC says it's a good idea. I want her to continue to succeed.
Right.
And she has been there for quite a while, I think, at least since August. Or I guess she left for a minute and then went back.
She left treatment in August, got arrested in August, looks like.
Yeah, I went to court and they arrested me on a different charge in another county that I got indicted on.
Yeah.
So they, I guess, withdrew me from treatment because I was gone so long.
And I put you on ankle monitor, didn't I, at one time?
Yeah, that was before that.
On December 22nd, the GPS was taken off, and there was a discussion about the fact that she was in residential with plans to go to transitional at some point. So that's been some time ago. So if they say that it's a good idea, we wouldn't want to hinder her progress.
Well, why don't you talk to your treatment team, and if you're not satisfied, you can come back, but generally, I'm gonna let them make those calls.
yeah,
I'll
sure.
send an email to them as well and just update them on the situation and see what the holdup is for her going to outpatient.
And she can go, and going forward, especially if she's working, you can appear by teleconference, as long as you're getting.
Yeah, because I left work to come here today. So.
Yeah, so you could do it on your phone.
Okay.
May 29th?
Yes, Your Honor. I got it.
Next hearing is May 29th.
Possible to have that day, if they agree.
I should be able to use this for work, shouldn't I? Or-
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Landon Yankee. Case number PRC 26246 AD&C. Bruce in for trial.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Yankee's not here. He's going to get here about 12:05. He just got out of school.
Is this going to be for trial?
We're going to have the trial continued because of some evidentiary issues that if you want to approach, talk about them?
No, we don't need to.
Okay, all right.
We're going to get him some new information if we haven't already.
So it's going to be continued. He's texting me. He's just
If you
running.
want to set it for trial, come back on another pretrial.
Another pretrial, Your Honor.
22nd?
Yeah, we can have to do that, yeah.
May 22nd for pretrial. 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio recalls Julie Pritchard, case number CRB 2691, that's Mr. Smith's case.
Julie Pritchard. Pretrial.
Judge, we got a Walmart video. It's somehow encrypted. Walmart has a proprietary system. I don't know why. But she came in this morning. While she was late, she was at the office reviewing with my legal assistant. I'm going to have to ask for a continuance to somehow get that. I know one time we had a deputy go and actually watch it on their system on his body cam to get it to me. I don't know how, but somehow we need to get it.
Well, we'll figure that out. We haven't had that problem before.
I did this morning.
Okay. All right, we'll check it out.
What's the dates you're available?
Judge,
Not the 11th.
I said we're past the 11th, so if you give me a second, I think it's the 22nd. Let me double check if that's a Monday or Friday.
22nd or 29th are available.
Whichever's better for the court. I've got both those open.
29th. May
29th? May 29th.
For pretrial, 10 o'clock.
One way or another, we'll get it. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
We'll get you in.
State of Ohio versus Earl Carter, case number PRC 25-1874.
Mr. Carter's case is set for pretrial. Will you recall it was?
It is, Judge. This is the case that we were called up before. He was an outpatient. It's for financial, whatever reasons, he didn't want to do that. Was suggesting he might want to go to residential treatment. He does not want to do that. It's a first offense. I've spoken with the prosecutor. At this point, my client's going to a guilty plea. Is that correct, Earl?
Is that correct, Mr. Carter?
We had a good long talk out in the lobby about his options, and that was the option he chose.
Okay. That means you're admitting this charge is true. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Operating a vehicle in possibility. What's the state's position?
But we need to approach according to Mr. Hill.
All right, before I sentence Mr. Carter, I'm going to require him to do a urine screen so we can see what is in his system today. Go to probation, do a urine screen.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Thomas H. Cooper, case number TRC 26538. Thomas Haywood Cooper.
Cooper, he has a cash bond up.
For the record, he asked about hiring me, he never came in to hire me.
Okay.
Paid too much for a point for a lawyer, and I gave him cards, and that's the last time. I didn't enter those appears because I never showed up, to be honest.
Well, I will issue a warrant for his arrest and order the bond forfeited, which was $1,500.
State of Ohio versus Russell Kimbrough, case number CRA 18993, CRB 18994. None of this was set for sentencing today. Russell Kimbrough.
He has a bond up, I believe. Yes.
This for bond forfeiture or just?
No, there's,
Okay, because I've never seen that.
yeah. Now, this word forfeited in a warrant.
Okay.
So we'll set Russell Kimbrough for May 22nd also, bond forfeiture.
State of Ohio versus Angela Spurlock, case number CRA 181327, CRB 181297, CRB 18558, CRB 1516. Your Honor, this is set for sentencing today. There is no holding off the clerk.
Angela Spurlock.
Your Honor, if I may, she was ordered to community service on 3/20. On 3/20, she was ordered to do some community service before an accident. She is not.
She called in this morning and said her granddaughter was sick. Are you representing her, Mr. Morford?
Judge, I represent her on at least some of these.
Okay. Well, have you heard anything from her?
I have not, Your Honor.
How do you want to proceed?
Give me a week to see if we can get her in.
Your Honor, I believe she's on the sentence. She may
She's
have
on,
gone.
she's on sentencing, she said she'd be here Monday. Or Friday, I'm not sure what.
Will be Friday. You want to ask for continuance, or
Yes, Judge.
are you here Friday?
Yes.
So that's the 24th. That defendant's request, I'll continue to April 24th for sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Melvin Christian, who's back in holding, case number CRB 26216. That's Mr. Smith's case.
Also, Ms. Rayburn from the DA this morning at 10:37, she's never replied, which is unusual.
She told me last week that she was going to be on vacation. She gave me Dustin, I think it's her coworker's number as a contact.
I think I may have that. We need Mr. Smith. I've not heard back from the VA.
I haven't heard anything.
And TBC. Okay.
Your Honor, I made a phone call this morning to his psychiatrist's office, just asking a few questions. The woman I spoke to said that they could take him in through the emergency room, but there would be no guarantee that he would stay, that he could walk out. But they did say that they could take him in through the emergency room for a mental health evaluation, and if they found it,
May I object just a moment?
if they found any cause, they would transfer him to a mental health, inpatient mental health facility that could, but she couldn't tell me if there were any beds available at Chillicothe or anything yet. I think kind of what we were hoping is that he would be court-ordered into an evaluation and treatment if it's recommended. And then if he doesn't follow through with that, then, maybe issue a warrant or something. But we really just want him to get help and to get stable on medication and then to go from there, But as the situation is right now, my mom does not feel comfortable being his caretaker. And there are no other people in this area who can also take that role. So we just don't know what else to do.
Judge, he's not opposed to getting treatment and help. My concern is, this is an M4, he apparently has cancer, that's not being treated, his mental health's not being addressed.
Now, Your Honor, I did take all of his medicine that he's prescribed to the jail.
Yeah, he says they're just not giving it to him like.
They're not giving him the one that I think he wants, which is the Suboxone. He has a long history of drug abuse and opioid abuse.
What's the state's position? I mean, the problem is it's a pretty minor charge for me to hold somebody in jail for a long period of time.
I turned over a lot of documentation. We actually were 2 days away from my mom gaining permanent guardianship over him, and she had a change of heart. They had him stabilized on medication. She went to visit him at the VA, and he made her take her home. Made him take him home. The doctor tried to call and say, please come back, and he said he would not. So he went with her down to the court and stood over her shoulder to make sure that it was withdrawn. And as he was walking out, made a statement about reclaiming his dignity. So there we have lots of evidence. I have pictures, I have video phone recordings. I have a 6-page letter from my mom.
He's only charged with an M4, ma'am. I can't change that. I know you're telling me a whole bunch of history, but I have to go on the charge.
Where will he go if my mom has a 30-day temporary protection order? Because she is fearful of her life. We have a statement that says he's able to go pick up a gun that he turned over during a domestic violence call. Okay? So if he's released, where is he going to go? One, He has no one to stay with if he doesn't
I'll
stay
set
in
it
the
for a
hospital.
trial Friday, how's that?
I'm gonna try this Thursday, Friday, Monday,
I'll appoint Mr. Morford.
Thank you, Judge, that will.
Set for trial Friday at noon.
Talk to Mr. Walker, I've got a jury trial Thursday. He's gonna help me.
And he only has a 2,000 cash or surety bond too. So he doesn't have a big bond.
Are you gonna get a guardianship?
There is a protection order.
Do that.
Case is set for trial this Friday at 12 p.m.
Well, that's what you gotta have in order to get the guardianship. Talk to Mr. Fisher about it.
Mr. Morford, you do have some other action to get ready to call.
May I say to the Williams?
No. You can talk to your lawyer in the back.
State of Ohio versus Sean Williams. Florida County Jail inmate, case number CRB 2650, CRB 25784, CRB 26217, A through E.
Mr. Morford, this is your case. Sean Williams.
We're the victims. So Stephanie's process like here, but she wrote this letter to go to the judge about what she wants for him. She had to work it out. And I also seen that there's a protection order, and I don't want that against him. I don't want nothing. Okay. What's this? Is this your one? Sean Williams, right?
So who are you?
I'm Aubrey Eastern. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Are you a minor? No, I'm 21. Okay. I'm his daughter.
Okay.
But I don't want a protection order.
She's listed right here. She's
Yeah.
listed over here because there's
Other parties.
Others have to be.
All right. You're Deborah.
Deborah, you still want the 2 p.m., is that correct? You still want the temporary protection order, is that correct?
No, I'm not afraid of it. It's the thing.
None of us want it.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of it. He has no place to go. I want rehab.
Where's Stephanie?
She's at work.
Oh, that's her.
Yes,
Okay.
and she worked out.
Okay.
She just wants rehab for him too. She doesn't want the protection.
I mean, he's losing the place that he stays. He's coming off of the property.
Okay, so is it, will he go to treatment?
Well, he goes to treatment or he stays in jail because I'm not
Okay.
dealing with him.
Treatment would be worse.
Okay.
And it's going to be in the in-house.
And his job's going to work with him.
Okay. Where's he work?
Bob Evans also with Stephanie.
Okay.
But you know if you don't want the protection order, I mean.
No, I don't care about the temporary protection order. All I care about is him getting help.
All right. So Ms. Williams doesn't want a protection order, Your Honor. That's his mother. She's the alleged victim of one of the charges. And we have a letter from Stephanie Sparks, who is a victim, alleged victim, and she does not want a protection order either. However, I believe, and what's your name again?
Aubrey Easterling.
Aubrey Easterling.
And then Aria Williams, the other one is my daughter. She's 3. Yeah, she's a minor.
All right. So, and you don't want a protection order either? You don't have a charge, or do you? Because I don't see your name on here.
But my dad would never hurt her.
All right. So they are all urging me to urge the court that Mr. Williams needs to go to treatment for
Alcohol.
Substance use.
He's addicted to alcohol.
and apparently he's an employee at Bob Evans, but they say that they will keep his job for him. They want him to go to treatment.
Yeah, Stephanie Sparks also works there, and she said that the manager will work with him if he goes to rehab.
You have him do a assessment for the PD, I'm supposed to start my first interview Wednesday.
That's being raised, Wednesday.
Well, that must have been before he got put in jail, wasn't it?
Yes, sir, that was on the first, you were meeting,
That didn't happen?
No, I think it's that's my first actual visit.
Is Brianna still here? Are you a veteran?
Yes, sir.
You are. Well, I can get you probably into treatment as veterans. What? You don't think they will give you services? Okay, well, then they won't. You're right. They won't give you help. Medical, then they won't give you treatment either, so.
I can still work and always my job, always my insurance. I have to pay credit through my employer. I need to get back to the primary care doctor, see if I need my anxiety meds or stabilizer or anything like that. Diabetes medicine.
Mr. Hill, are you okay with him doing OVP outpatient?
What if he doesn't go to it?
He has no place to go. I mean,
So
I
they
feel
don't-
like me and Stephanie could talk together.
Isn't
And if he
it-
doesn't, then you can just.
Didn't he say something about his insurance being a problem?
Yes, 2 block residents, have to be able to work to keep it.
Oh, well, but if you don't have the insurance, it makes it easier for him to get into treatment.
He has no home.
We discussed this back in January on the prior cases that are still pending, the 25.
The first one was January
784.
16th.
And his mother was up here, and we talked about it. She doesn't want him to drink, and there was an order for him not to be doing any drinking. Apparently that's,
He also just lost his dad, so that's really hard on him.
so we want him to go to a residential program. His employer will work with him to make sure that when he's able, he can go back to work. His family wants him to do that. And all of these charges relate to family members.
He wants to kind of patient
He can't do it on patient. He has no place. Stephanie's work told me he could stay with us. That's what she told me. She doesn't.
He said a $2,000 cash or surety bond, he wasn't able to post it.
Stephanie said that he's gonna have money on his card at like Tuesday or something. Wednesday.
Why don't you talk with him and come back, and, I would go to an OR bond if he will agree to go to residential. If he doesn't, then you'll have to post a bond, this cash and surety bond, then he can try to go prove himself that he can do it outpatient. That way, if you don't show up, the bail bonds is gonna come and snatch you up, take you to the jail. Do you want the court files?
Sean.
Stephanie Love versus Bradley Williams, it's also Mr. Morgan's case, case number CRB 26-128.
Case back up again.
Okay.
So just have a seat. Okay. See what else? There's this like insurance. Sitting there in a door. Yeah. And like that was just an example. And then the case before.
That APA, they brought him today.
Oh. They could have just done by teleconference. Yeah, but we could have dealt with this some other way than doing that. Is there somebody here from ABH?
No.
Are you family?
Yeah.
Okay. How are things going? What, since he's been there, do you have any sense of that?
Don't get a lot of information from anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got out Friday. They were supposed to set up treatment with another place, but.
So he's been at Athens since the first of April, around that time, first week of April?
The last hearing you had, right?
Yeah, April 6th. Okay. Are they expecting him to come back there? Are they going to accept him back? Don't know?
I don't know.
How did you know to come pick him up and bring him to the hearing?
We did not.
Well, somebody had to tell you to come get him, right? You pick him up in Athens?
No.
They brought him to you.
Oh, they brought him down here, and then I thought you were, because I asked, my question was, anybody here from ABH? You're not here from ABH.
No.
Is there anyone here from ABH? They must have dropped him off and left?
We didn't even know he was going to be coming down from ABH.
I didn't either.
I got an email from her on Friday saying he was sent back to jail. Thursday, I got an email from Michaela, his caseworker, saying that they were going to call Mount Carmel, and I was supposed to get paperwork to sign offline to give them information at Mount Carmel, and then nothing. The next day he's back in jail.
Okay, so they just brought him to jail then? Today or yesterday?
It was Friday.
Friday, okay. So that must mean they're not going to treat him then anymore. Okay, so we need another alternative. We got any?
Don't know what to do.
I don't either. Now, if you sit here and watch, we don't have much options when it comes to mental health for treatment. There just really isn't a whole lot out there. You got a lot for substance use, and a lot of that ties in with mental health. They don't have a substance use issue.
What about the charges of aggravated menacing? What's the minimum sentence for that?
If you were talking about jail time, is that what you want, jail time?
If I were to drop the charges, if he would commit himself to treatment, with the caveat that if he discontinues the treatment on his own, he comes back to jail. Is that an option?
Mr. Hill?
Well, yeah, where would he go?
Whatever mental health facilities he can commit himself to.
Has he committed himself previously to?
No.
No.
He's always been forced
Court
to
order.
go.
And where's that down?
Arizona. But he's made, 30 trips to Mildred Bateman in the last 3 years.
But he can leave there whenever he wants.
After they get him stable, they release him. Usually
Whatever
then.
stable is, we don't know what that is, so. If he's willing to enter a program voluntarily and stick with it, I'd be willing to drop the charges. But if he leaves, there needs to be consequences.
So what we would do is just, if that were to be the case, we'd just ask the court to give him an OR bond and then report back to court in a little bit of time to see how he's doing. The charges wouldn't go away, but we would be working towards that if he is agreeable and does what they need him to do.
We're talking inpatient. Right?
Whatever it is, yeah. I mean, I don't know how, if we did it that way, if that gives us more options, if that gives him more options of places to go, then that's fine, as long as you might be responsible for taking him there. Is that possible?
After an initial inpatient, I mean, he goes in for a couple of weeks, he gets out, and a couple of months later, he's back in.
After he's medicated.
The stop, start. I mean, if he could be in that program for at least 3 months to start out with, and then we can see
Okay, now,
if he volunteers for that.
are you saying that it's possible to find a place where he can go voluntarily for that length of time?
Yes.
Well, Your Honor, I don't have an objection to that. If they can make that happen, and then we'd come back and see how he's doing, you know.
Here's the thing, it's gonna be on you, your family, to get him in someplace, because the court doesn't have a place for him to go.
Right, I understand that.
Athens is the only one I've got, and they generally don't want to take people that just have misdemeanors. They want to wait till somebody commits a felony.
Exactly, and we'd like to not go there.
So, I mean, it's a terrible situation, but that's the way it is. Now, there's some walk-in places, there's a place right over here called Path, that you can walk in and get treated, but it's not inpatient, it's totally outpatient.
So what do we do in the meantime until his mother and I find this mythical beast?
If you want to try to find a place for him to go, I can give him a water bond, then he's going to get out of jail on his signature. I mean, my only option really is jail.
If you had between now and Friday to find a place, my suggestion would be to just leave him where he is for right now, come back on Friday, and hopefully they've got a plan. Was that possible?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So, his cash surety bond will remain in effect, and we'll come back on the 24th and see if there's a place we can find. Now, one that just occurred to me, and I don't know that they'll take him, but there's a facility in Ashland called ARC. You might talk with them. Is there any substance use issues at all?
Marijuana.
Okay. Well.
Chronic.
Okay, well, that's, I mean, the marijuana we have now is not the marijuana we had 30 or 40 years ago.
I won't ask you how you know that.
Because I've been told by experts. I actually have never smoked marijuana, not once. So, but that's what I'm told. It's much more potent now, and we've now made it legal in Ohio. So,
And it has more coming in.
we're going to have problems from it. I can do it. We are already having problems.
I can check and see if maybe we can place him. No promises.
Okay. So that's Bethesda.
Okay.
Hey, talk with her, come back Friday, let's see what we can do. If we find a place before then and somebody contacts us, I can enter an order that happened before Friday.
Appreciate that, Your Honor.
Okay. Sorry that there's not more available.
So am I.
In a very rich country, you would think we would do that, but we have other priorities, you understand?
I guess we do.
Yeah. Well, we do. We spend a lot of money, but not on that.
Mr. Morford, you have another case we're getting ready to call. State of Ohio versus Casey Barker is also back in hall. Case number CRA 21-614, CRD 11-349, CRD 11-124.
Okay, Casey, what's going on? You got a case in common pleas, right?
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
I got about a month and 3 weeks left. I'm free man.
Oh, so you got a county jail sentence?
Yep.
Well, let's set it more than a month out to come back here. You think you'll be out by May 29th?
No, June 12th is my date.
Okay. Let's go to June. Let's go to the end of June. June 29th. back then, we'll decide where we're going. And you've got a couple, you got 3 files. You got a domestic, you still have fines and costs on. You've got a driving under suspension that you have on, and you've got a driving under suspension. You got 3 cases. June 29th will be your next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you, Judge. Do you have the case number?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
State of Ohio recalls Earl Carter, case number TRC 25-1974, A and B here at the court.
Well, it's a little better, but not great. You still need treatment. Methamphetamine, that's the big one. That's the biggest drug I see in our community right now is methamphetamine. #1 drug. And it's terrible. Long-term effects are awful. You gotta get off of it. It's highly addictive.
Given that screen, Judge, he's asked me to withdraw the plea and send it for trial.
Okay.
He's resistant to treatment.
All right.
Do you need 22nd or 29th of May for a trial date?
May 29th for trial. What I would suggest, Mr. Carter, is you get into treatment and get clean, because methamphetamine is going to kill you if you keep taking it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll get you, we'll talk for it.
Free advice.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Casey O'Brien, case number CRA 26207, CRA 26169, set for trial.
Casey O'Brien's Mr. Smith's case. And I've got 2 cases, both felons, 26169, 26207. So that's an improper handling of a firearm in a motor vehicle and failure to comply.
And we have our trooper here. I don't have my, oh, here you are. I don't have my file. Right. Let's see. Yeah, I do.
Trooper, if you want to come up on the stand, and before you have a seat, raise your right hand, I'll swear to you. You swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You may be seated. Mr. Hill.
Thank you, Your Honor. Trooper, state your name and where you are employed.
Trooper Jacob Sullivan, Hostat Harbor Patrol, assigned to the Acton Post.
Trooper, were you on duty on March the 25th, 2026, here in Lawrence County, Ohio, and at that time, did you have occasion to have contact with Casey P. O'Brien?
Yes, sir.
Do you see Mr. O'Brien in the courtroom today?
Yes, sir, I do.
Can you point to him, please?
Yes, sir, he's over there.
Record will show.
Trooper, I'd like for you to tell the court what caused you to come into contact with Mr. O'Brien on March the 25th, 2026.
Yes, sir. So that day when I started my shift, I got a call from the Portsmouth Post dispatcher advising that they were tracking a cell phone in relation to a cop alert, which is an officer safety alert that the defendant was making numerous threats to firearms law enforcement officers if he was stopped by law enforcement officers, and that they were taking him from Gallia County into Lawrence County, coming from Crown City southbound on State Route 7. So I put myself into an area where I could intercept the vehicle, and I saw the defendant on State Route 7 across from County Road 403 with a license plate out. So I proceeded to make a traffic stop for the equipment violation.
The threats, I would like for you to be a little more specific about the threats and where Mr. O'Brien had been traveling from to get here to Lawrence County?
Yes, sir. So the information I received is that he was on social media live or posting videos on social media that multiple law enforcement agencies' intel units were keeping monitor of, saying that he was going to harm law enforcement officers and proceeded to show a AK-47 style weapon in his passenger seat. I believe he also showed that he had his pistol on him at that time as well in the videos. It started up near Springfield, I believe, when one of our troopers were on a traffic stop. They had some type of interaction, and then Mr. O'Brien drove away from that scene, and that's when law enforcement officers started to get those alerts.
So you were in the Proctorville area when you spotted Mr. O'Brien's vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And then I believe you testified that you attempted to make a traffic stop. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And what happened when you did that?
After I activated my emergency lights and sirens to perform a traffic stop on the vehicle, he took off at a slow rate of speed as he fled from my vehicle southbound on 7 and then down into Proctorville and then down 7 into Chesapeake.
Okay. And where did he go from there?
And from there, he crossed over the bridge and from Chesapeake into Huntington, West Virginia. We got told by our supervisor to keep eyes on him and to continue the chase until local PD or state police from West Virginia can take lead on the chase, and we would back off. But we ended up going into Huntington, West Virginia. He continued to go through traffic lights. He would stop at a traffic light and stuff, and then eventually came to one light on 8th Street and 11th Ave, and then came to a stop and then approached me and another trooper.
So you had visual contact with him from the point that you tried to stop him there in Proctorville until he came to a stop in Huntington?
Yes, sir.
Did you have lights flashing or other indication that you wanted him to stop?
Yes, sir.
And he ignored those apparently?
Yes, sir.
Now, when you had him stopped, you then made personal contact with him?
We were told to stay in our vehicles while we're in West Virginia unless he approached us, and he stopped at a red light and then approached us. So myself and another trooper got out of the vehicle to approach him as he still had a firearm in his waistband.
And what kind of firearm was that?
It was a pistol. I don't know the make or model.
Did you find any other weapons?
We recovered the AK-47 chambered in .556 with 180 rounds that was located in the passenger seat.
Was there an indication of exactly what his problem was with law enforcement officers?
On scene, during the talks to get him to surrender, he wanted us to arrest Lex Wexner and other people on, he kept saying the list. And that's the only comments he made in relation to that I heard.
Okay. Now, because the weapons were in West Virginia, did the West Virginia authorities confiscate those?
Yes, sir. I believe Huntington Police Department initially gathered them, and I believe we took possession of them later, but the Ironton Post did not handle that.
During these the live stream on the internet, was he actually traveling when that was going on?
I did not observe those myself, so I'm not aware.
Did you receive information that those weapons were in his possession, however, when he was in Ohio?
Yes, he was, and while he was in Ohio, we got told that the weapons were shown to the camera.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
I've got a question. Was he taken into custody then by HPD or?
Yes, sir. Huntington Police Department took him into custody.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Smith.
Thank you, Judge. The dispatch you received from the Portsmouth Post is, I'm assuming that will be recorded.
Yes, sir.
And is that recording been preserved to your knowledge for use at a later date?
I would believe so.
And you may or may not know, is there a standard amount of time they keep those before they purge the records, or will it be available if his lawyer needs it for any future hearings?
I'm not going to that.
Okay, well, if you, I just thought if you knew, it's like 30 days and they.
I'm aware, sir.
Okay, that's fair. And same question, you said that dispatch out of Portsmouth advised that he was allegedly making social media posts live while he was traveling, correct?
Yes, sir.
And do you know if those have been requested to be preserved by the state or?
I do not, sir.
The policy, okay. When you, and I get a little bit confused here, you followed him into Huntington, he was stopped at 8th Street and 11th Avenue. You were advised to by dispatch stay in your car, and of course he approached you and you got out of your car because he was approaching you. Did you question him about the Lex Westner statement? Did he just voluntarily say that? How did that statement come out?
He voluntarily stated that we were just trying to get him, he kept his hands up, he complied with those orders, but then we asked him to get on his knees and he refused to do so and just went on up.
And was Huntington Police on scene at that time?
Huntington PD pulled up around 3 minutes approximately. I'm not sure of the actual time, from the time that he stopped, but they did arrive at the scene.
Okay. Did you ever Mirandize him or advise him of his constitutional rights as far as speaking about what was going on?
Once Huntington PD came to the scene, we did not go hands-on with him.
So presumably Huntington PD, somebody that arrested him would have done that?
Yes, sir.
Nothing for the judge. No further questions from us.
You know if there's charges in West Virginia?
I believe they ended up working him under disorderly conduct somewhere around there, and I don't know if they were still ongoing.
Anything based on my question?
No, Judge. I spoke to my client about that matter. We do not intend to offer any evidence or witnesses at this hearing. Thank you.
All right, I'll find there's sufficient evidence to bind the case over to the grand jury. Any other issues that you want to address, either Mr. Field or Mr. Smith?
Not at this time, Judge. No, I think, I don't know, what is your bond?
And we're satisfied with the $50,000 cash assurance.
You can't post it. Judge, I assume it's going to the grand jury, but he said he could post a $10,000 bond if that's something the state or court would entertain. We would
I'm going to
post
leave it as is, 50,000.
Yes, Judge, I understand.
Case will go to the grand jury. Thank you, officer. Okay, so we'll take a recess. Mr. Moore, possibly come back.
That's all you did for us? Yep. Let me know if you need anything.
There's that, there's a lot of stuff in this court. He didn't have federal jurisdiction except to decide she should go to felony. That's what I'm going to find out. Apparently he did. HPD probably did.